Hey guys, it's Brennan the Paleo Dude, and welcome back to another unboxing and review video. So today we'll be taking a look at the older figures, Camp Cretaceous, Dino Escape, Kentrosaurus, as well as the Jurassic World Dominion Extreme Damage Allosaurus. These guys are doubles. I recently picked one up on sale. The Allosaurus is usually $50 at Walmart here in Canada, but it was $30, so I was like, I've been hoping to get a second one, but I didn't want to pay full price. So seeing it on sale, I was like, I have to get it, why not? And the Kentrosaurus, I think I got it on eBay a while back for like $15, something like that, Canadian, which is not bad, because these guys are usually 25 to 30 Canadian. And I did want a second Kentrosaurus, so that one was a bit of a score for me as well. So these guys are pretty neat. They're both from the Jurassic period, ironically, but I was kind of waiting to unbox this guy with some other figure. I didn't want to just do an unboxing alone because it's been so long since this figure's been out, so the video may not have gotten that much traction, but perfect timing with the Allosaurus, I think. These figures actually look nice together, like for photography and stuff, so they're going to be quite great figures to take out. The whole reason I get duplicates is I don't want to scuff up or damage the figures while out doing photography. Like, I travel a lot, and of course when I put figures in bags and stuff, there's a chance of them getting knocked around and jostled and bumping into each other, and that really wears on the paint. So, is there two of these? Uh-oh. So yeah, no, that's why I usually get duplicates. But I usually only get duplicates when they're on sale or if I find them at thrift stores. But yeah, these guys were just sale finds, which is really nice. So just plop the tail in there. I don't know, it always irked me the wrong way that this guy never had painted tail spikes. Like, you can see the brown on the top here goes onto the plates, which is fine, but the spikes down the back, they change to this like body color down the tail, and you can see they're actually rubbery. They're a different plastic than this base part of the tail, so there's a seam that goes kind of down the middle, so these are plasticky. They could have at least made this plastic, this rubbery plastic brown to match this if they didn't want to paint these. Like, I can see why. The bendy plastic, the paint chips and wears way easier on that, but they could have just continued the brown down the tail and had this plastic that dark brown, so it looked a little bit more uniform. Not even the beak is painted on this guy, or the eye, the little blacks of the eye there. The pupils are not painted, they just left a hole where they would be, which is very weird. It makes the figure feel unfinished in a way, so that's kind of sad, but nonetheless, it's a great addition to the Jurassic lineup. I always love when they introduce figures and new species into the films and TV shows and stuff, but the action feature is pretty cool. It has like this dual shorter spikes there that go side to side, so you can stab predators in the like face or leg or whatever. And it's this thumb controlled action feature that the Camp Cretaceous later lineups and Dino Escape used. But yeah, no, pretty cool. And I mean, the articulation's also pretty standard for these figures. At the legs can kind of sprawl out to the sides a tad bit. This was back when they had the scan codes on the feet. And I think this figure is still available some places online for relatively cheap. Now for the Allosaurus, I can't remember if this guy had feet holes or if it's just in there. So we're gonna find out. And it's just in there. Wow, that's crazy. Because usually they have the little sockets or pegs that hold the feet in. And that's the whole reason they have this thing on the bottom, so you can access that, but no, they don't have it. And yeah, so it just has the chomping feature and then the double damage feature like the Albertosaurus had back in the, it was a Primal Attack lineup, or yes, 2019, I think it was Primal Attack that had that with like the fleshy guts and the rib cage that folds up. You can see there's the other Dino Damage figures that came out when Dominion first dropped. But yeah, the arm articulation is fantastic. It's massive. They put so much detail into this figure. All the scratches on the skin are just fantastic. They look absolutely insanely cool at different angles in the light. Like, it really highlights them. So this guy's been through a lot of hell, a lot of battles, and it's neat that they filled this with that kind of detailing, because it reminds me a lot of the 2018 lineup, the Fallen Kingdom line. All of the dinosaurs from that lineup had these like battle scars and scratches that made them feel more real. And I really like that when they have that extra level of detail in the sculpt. But that's not the only thing that stands alone with this fantastic new figure, or I guess old figure was last year. But the Dino Damage feature is really nice. It has a rib cage that can be pulled out, and then this like squishy organs that you can press, and it's all mushy. This one's neat because it has the intestines in the back, and this is like either a stomach or a lung or something, and then they added some other organs in there as well. But yeah, you can see all the squiggly intestines, yeah, there we go, folded up behind it. So that's really neat. I'm glad that they brought this battle damage feature back instead of just the rolling color in the body. This one's super textured. They had a complete upgrade with the old Allosaurus figures where they didn't have this alligator-like armor that the Baryonyx have. Well, now this figure is fully decked out with them all the way to the end of the tail. It's got its scan code in the neck, so that's marking the new scan code features. No longer on the feet, but they still have the Jurassic World logo there. And the size, obviously, this thing's massive. Way bigger than the previous Allosaurus lineups. They actually scaled it up to be the adult size, which is around the size of the small T-Rex mold or the Carnotaurus, which is really fantastic and way larger than poor little Peirce here. But the added addition of details on the body along with the size upgrade just makes it the perfect Allosaurus figure, and I'm wondering if they're ever going to include it in another lineup again. I mean, it would be great to have it in the new Damage lineup with the lights and sounds, but it'd kind of be too soon since this figure already has sounds and a battle damage feature, so we might see it far down the line in a year or two. But until then, this figure is fantastic. The colors, even the tongue they got blue, like in Fallen Kingdom when it first premiered, they had that young Allosaurus with the blue tongue, so they even carried on that detail to this figure, which is fantastic. And of course the colors are that of in the movie in Battle at Big Rock, and they even got it on the leg and the tail. They didn't cheap out and just not paint the tail, so this figure looks complete. It looks fully painted. We ignore the nails, they're never gonna do that, but the toenails at least are painted, and that's good enough. So yeah, absolutely fantastic figure, amazing details. Love the size of this guy. It's just, man, one of the best figures that Mattel's ever released from the movies. That is, there's some really cool dinosaurs and figures that weren't featured in the movies, but this definitely takes the cake for being one of the best movie dinosaur figures. So yeah, there's my quick little unboxing and review of Peirce and the Dominion Allosaurus. Oh shoot, did not plop that in all the way. There we go. Yeah, so very cool, very fun. Can't wait to take them out and do photography. They're definitely going to travel a lot with me this summer, so can't wait to share some of the photos and adventures I go on with these guys. Now, if you've made it this far and you're not subscribed, be sure to hit that subscribe button and leave a like if you can. I'll be posting more videos every day, hopefully for the next 2 months, now that I have free time to do videos. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.